Imagine a quiet village surrounded by tall mountains where everything outside felt calm. But inside, a young man named Marco, there was constant chaos. At just 24, his mind never seemed to rest. From morning till night, thoughts kept circling. Regrets about what had already happened and worries about what might come next. It felt like his mind was trapped in a never-ending storm. Because of this, he couldn't sleep peacefully, couldn't relax, and slowly, he even forgot how it felt to be truly happy. One day, he heard about a distant village in the hills where an old man lived. People said he was once a well-known psychologist in the city who had helped many people find clarity and peace. But now, he had left that busy life behind and chosen to live quietly in nature, occasionally guiding those who came seeking answers. Hearing this gave Marco a small sense of hope, and he decided to go meet him, believing that maybe this man could help him find peace. After a long and tiring journey through rough paths, Marco finally reached the village and saw a small house covered in greenery. Sitting calmly on the porch was the old man, eyes closed, looking completely at ease. Marco walked up to him and said softly that his mind was always restless and filled with thoughts, and he wanted to know how to find peace. The old man opened his eyes, smiled gently, and said that if Marco truly wanted peace, he would have to complete a simple task.
He took him to the yard, filled the glass with water right to the top, and handed it to him, asking him to walk to the edge of the village and return without spilling even a single drop. Though confused, Marco accepted the challenge. He held the glass carefully and began walking along a narrow and busy path. People were talking, shopkeepers were calling out, dogs were barking, and children were playing nearby. But Marco didn't look anywhere. His entire attention was fixed on the glass in his hands. Step by step, he moved slowly and carefully until he completed the walk and returned without spilling any water. Proud of himself, he told the old man that he had succeeded. The old man nodded and then asked if he had noticed the children playing or heard the sounds around him. Marco realized he hadn't noticed anything at all because all his focus was on the glass. The old man smiled and explained that this was the answer he had been searching for. When the mind is fully focused on the present moment, there is no space left for fear, regret, or unnecessary thoughts. In that moment, the mind becomes calm on its own. Marco stood there quietly, understanding something he had never realized before, that peace is not something found outside, but something that always